Now we will see the length of the fingers. The second finger is good in length, and the ring finger seems to be little bit taller than the Jupiter finger. It makes the person a risk taker in the field of money, but it is not too much long, just a little bit. And also a person is blessed with charming personality, and long ring finger also denotes that the person will have a good fortune in his life, because having this line on the second mount indicates that the person will have a good comfort fortune till reaching the old age. Now if we look, the Mercury finger is shorter in length, and instead of going straight it is curved inward. It means that the person is more tactful than an ordinary person in the field of money. And having a short Mercury finger person usually forget to manage documentation, or having a less control over money, because your money triangle is also not completed. Means person usually have a less control over money. So if we look to the Mercury mount having 2-3 lines, these lines are the healing lines, and also the person is soft in talking, having a knowledge of 1-2 language, and good sense of business too. But if we look, it is also not too much developed, little bit low set. But sun mount is developed too, and having a one single line on the sun mount is sufficient to get a name and fame in the old age. Means get a comfort, wealthiness in the old age after a struggle in the life. And if we look on the Saturn mount is also medium sized, and Saturn mount must always be of medium size, not to be developed and not to be underdeveloped. So having a one line is very auspicious to get a good comfort fortune in the old age. Having this line on the Jupiter mount shows one's interest in the palmistry and astrology, including the mystic science. And the gap between the mind line and the lifeline shows that the person is independent in nature, takes independent decision. Having a long mind line reveals that the person is having a good memory, takes a good decision in life, and a strong minded person, because there is not a defect in the mind line. So mind line is excellent and is starting from the Jupiter mount, so it is also a good sign. If we look heart line, having this line, the person respects elder and gives equal times to them. And having a fog formation, a trident formation at the end of the heart line is considered to be excellent type of heart line. It shows that the person is mentally, physically, emotionally strong, but your mind, your heart line ends at the base of the Saturn mount. Then the person thinks more about the money earning source, and even work hard to get money. And if we look your inner Mars area, there are many Rahu lines are coming. This shows some hardship struggle in the life and in the beginning also. Some lines are cutting lifeline and still reaching. There some offshoot line is pointing upward. Then you will came to satisfied your goal that you are having, are your fate line also shows that you got a late earning in your life. As usual in many palms, when the fate line starts from the plane of Mars, that is from the Rahu mount, then the person usually gets get money at late age, at 30 plus. But if you look on your moon mount, one line is coming like this, shows that the person get a support from foreign countries. Usually when a line touch from the moonlight touch the fate line, it also shows the earning from the foreign countries. So having a small lines on the lifeline shows a progress, continuous progress, success in life. And whenever the line touches the mind line, then it gives a mental satisfaction to one's person that is having a goal in his life. Now if we look towards your Venus mount, there are many lines, horizontal lines. These lines, some lines just touching and cutting the lifeline. This line indicates about the family troubles and also gives obstacle troubles in the married life. But having in some palms, having this straight line instead of cutting the lifeline, the person lives a luxurious life with good comfort and fortune. Having less vertical line, person get less opportunities in the life. The Yerb sign is not completely, if it is completely closed, then the person is having a good accumulation of wealth in his life until reaching the old age. The person get a good comfort and fortune. Having these vertical lines and some horizontal lines like this, the horizontal lines on this palm indicates about the wealthiness, and vertical lines that makes them opposite meaning. The squarish palm, it is not rectangle, it is squarish. Squarish palm indicates about the person's hard work nature, and even in the market the person get a good money. But it doesn't mean that having a square palms all person does a business. Generally it indicates about the share market or the business benefits. Short fate line, then the person always rise late in his life. Earning usually start late, but sometimes rising of person on his feet also late because of short fate line. Having a small vertical lines, it indicates about the person creativity, friendship nature. Your inner Mars is good, that is the aggressive Mars. Person is having a balanced, aggressive and courageous level. And your this Mars is also good developed. like this area is curving outward, so person is having good resistive and patience power, having some lines, person get a property in his life. And the moon mount indicates about the imaginative power of a person and the person interest in traveling. But if there are some horizontal lines, then only forming a fog formation, the person face many hardships, struggle in their life, but in some palms it is being seen that the person and settle away from motherland. Now if we look at the Ketu mount, if it is incomplete star formation, when it forms a complete star like this, it means that the person get a good benefits from the government. And also forming a triangle also signifies that the person may have a good accumulation of wealth in his life. But according to your fate line, earning slate in your life, having a triangle formation, it shows that person will definitely have a property house in his life. And gap between mind line and the lifeline indicates that the person takes independent decision instead of listening to the other decisions. Means the person listens everyone decision but always listen to his own decision. And overall palm is analyzed. Wider phalanx of the fingers always denote that the person is having a good stamina, good energy. And having a open money triangle, person have a less control over the money. Person is unable to collect a huge amount of money. So that is a minus point because having a short Mercury finger also denote that the person lacks money management. So having a triangle on the midline always increase the mental ability of a person. And overall, and your palm color is pinkish in color, so pink color of the palm is considered to be more good as compared to other palms. And overall everything is analyzed.